Wrestling returns to Baltimore at the Baltimore Civic Center Saturday, November 15. Scheduled to compete on the card will be the likes of Mr. USA, Tony Atlas, returning to lock up with Fred Blassie's find from Europe, the Hangman. And on November 15, ladies and gentlemen, the tag team title match in the offing for the fans with the Samoans Afa and Sika locking up with Tony Garea, his tag team partner now Rick Martel. We'll see as well Pedro Morales on the wrestling extravaganza. We'll see Ken Patera, and we'll see, ladies and gentlemen, Sergeant Slaughter square off against the World Wrestling Federation champion Bob Backlund. Here with us now to discuss that main event, Arnold Skaaland, the manager of Bob Backlund, and indeed I suspect, based on commentary of last week from the Grand Wizard and Sergeant Slaughter, could it be Arnold Skaaland now taking more of a defensive posture?
Well, I'm not going to personally do it, but I'll see that Bob does it. You know, this drugstore Marine over there, I think all he did was put on his uniform and stand in front of the drugstore all day, and I really don't think he was a drill sergeant. He couldn't drill. We'll see how well he can drill into Bobby Backlund.
Thus far, we have seen the devastation of this extraordinary competitor, regardless of his Marine Corps status. The Cobra Clutch, as he calls it, is a hold that we have seen him use to just tremendous destruction. There has been no one to escape the effect of the Cobra Clutch.
Well, there's a way to get out of it, Vince. I've seen him get the hold on, and for every hold there's a way of getting out, and we have several ways of getting out of it in case he gets him in. But he has to get Bob in that position, and it's going to be tough for him to get him.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
There you have it from the Golden Boy, Arnold Skaaland, the manager of Bob Backlund. Our guest now, Sergeant Slaughter, along with the Grand Wizard of Wrestling. This is the supreme test.
I want to know where Carrot Top is. Where is Howdy Doody, the champion? Why isn't he out here? Are you that scared? Backlund, you're afraid, and you know your time is limited, so you're out living it up. When I get done with you and I have the Cobra Clutch on you, just remember one thing. All you have to remember is this. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we will fight our country's battles. I'm a United States Marine, and I will be the next Worldwide Wrestling Federation champion, and you can mark my word on that. General, would you like to say something? And you shut your mouth, let the general talk.
I can think of nothing more adequate than you have already said, Sergeant. I would like to promise Skaaland another Purple Heart, and he can wear it on his other back pocket right next to the first one.
We thank you for your time.
I'm not done yet. You know, when Skaaland was in the Marines, they didn't even invent boots yet.
Sergeant Slaughter, along with the Grand Wizard of Wrestling. Our special guest now, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. USA, Tony Atlas, and Mr. Atlas will square off against Fred Blassie's find from Europe, the Hangman. And Tony, let me tell you that the fans of Baltimore are really looking forward to your return.
Well, you know, the last time I was in Baltimore, the fans, they seem to welcome me very well and everything, and it's the enthusiasm of the people that make me get in that ring and want to just give it all I got. But I got disappointed. It called Hangman. I watched him a couple of times. I watched him in Baltimore, and he just recently got with Freddie Blassie, and everybody know the reputation of Freddie Blassie. Anything he puts his hand on, he become a champion, or it go dead to the top. But the bad thing about a person like Freddie Blassie, he put a lot of bad thoughts into a person like the Hangman. Man, he got the Hangman believing that the only way he could win a match is by hurting somebody or whooping somebody and making somebody looking bad in the ring and everything. But Hangman, I worked long and hard to get in the position that I am in now. So when you get in the ring with me, Hangman, I don't know what Freddie Blassie had told you. I know he had a lot of great champions in the past, but you ain't going to hurt me. You ain't going to put me out of professional wrestling. And most of all, you're not going to put that noose around my neck. You know, it kind of make me nervous anyway to see him, man, walking around with a noose in his hand and Freddie Blassie hollering at you, talking about the man going to hang you, he going to do this and that to you. So, Blassie, you just bring the Hangman on to Baltimore. Me and the people of Baltimore be waiting on you.
Thank you very much. Tony Atlas, ladies and gentlemen, locking up with the Hangman. We'll see Sergeant Slaughter take on Bob Backlund for the World Wrestling Federation title in Baltimore.